Hi there, this is Noah with the ERS Training Department. This is going to be a video tutorial on a new feature, customer level pricing. Customer level pricing allows you to change prices for specific customers, and it's available for our Pro Plus and Elite users. So let's take a look by clicking into the CRM. If we've recently done a search, the search results should be right here. And if not, you can do a search for the first or last name of any customer that pops into your mind. Or we can go to this list right here, and our most recent customer will be at the top of that list. So let's click into any customer. So if we click into Special, we can see that we're not currently set up for customer level pricing. So as the instructions say here, let's go to Admin, Products, Schedule Profiles. And if you have particular items and or categories that you'd like to enable customer level pricing for, you can click into the schedule profile that those items and or categories are using. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'm going with Main. And then let's scroll all the way down to the bottom and set Allow Customer Level Pricing to Yes and Submit. So now when we click back into the CRM and click into any customer, and we click back into Special, we can see all the price rules for that schedule profile listed here. And we can click on any one of these price rules to edit it. So I'm going to go ahead and let this person have an all-day rental at the base cost. And I'm going to go ahead and let them rent overnight for plus 50% instead of plus 60%. Now we can set custom base costs for individual items here under item level pricing. So in order to get items to show up in that list, let's click back into Admin, Products, but this time we're going to go to Items. So let's go into spreadsheet mode so that we can make edits directly from this screen. And let's go ahead and click on Customize so that we can see the schedule profiles from this screen. And I'm going to go ahead and reorder everything according to category. Now all of my categories are set to use the main schedule profile by default. And while there are a few items that are using a different schedule profile within those categories, we can see that the vast majority of the items are using the category default schedule profile. So we can make price rule edits at the customer level like we did earlier and have it apply to those items. But whatever items we'd like to show up on the item level pricing list, we need to click into the schedule profile here in the item itself and set it to use the schedule profile that has the custom pricing enabled, which of course in this case is Main. Now, of course, all of these items already are using that schedule profile because it is the category default for that category. But again, this is going to make those items show up in that item level pricing list in the CRM. So I'm not going to put my tables and chairs in that list, but I am going to put my concession machines, my tents, and my bounce houses and slides. So now that that's done, let's go ahead and click back into the CRM, and let's click back into that same customer, and let's click back into Special. So we can see here that all of the items that we manually assigned to use that main schedule profile are now showing up in this item level pricing list. So let's say I told this customer I would go ahead and rent him the dry slide for $200 instead of $230, and the water slide version of it for $225 instead of $250. So as we can see here, any price rule or item for which you have customized the price is going to show up in green here. And if we'd like to reset it back to the base price, all we have to do is click on the little refresh button right there. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at $225. So now that we've gotten some custom pricing in place, let's go ahead and place a test order to make sure it's working properly. And the easiest way to do that is to book an event from here. Now we can also enable custom pricing for your customers on the front end or live website. So stay tuned for a tutorial about customer login if you'd like more information about that. And we can see our custom pricing is working properly. Now the real purpose of starting this test order was just to see if the custom pricing is working properly, so we really don't have to go any further than this. So that about does it for this tutorial. I hope this was helpful. As always, anytime you're working in the system and you have questions, the knowledge base is your friend. And you can also access the knowledge base by clicking on this little floating help icon right here. And of course, the tech support department is always happy to help as well, and you can reach them at 505-435-9731, extension 102, or support@eventrentalsystems.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.